This is recording.
Hi, I'm with my grandfather, John Wilson,
Hi, Johnny.
and we're doing the oral history report. Thanks for doing this.
My pleasure.
I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Where were you born?
I was born in St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts.
When were you born?
Are you just trying to find out how old I am?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was born December 9th, 1953. You know what that means, don't you?
You're pretty old.
Yeah. How old am I going to be my next birthday?
60.
That's right. You think that's old?
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Boston in a section called Roslindale. It was a community, a working class community of a lot of families that were their parents were policemen, firemen, teachers. They were Irish and Italian.
What kind of job did you have?
You mean like when I was young, as a teenager? I had all kinds of jobs. I worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken. I worked at Dip and Sip Donuts. I worked in a pharmacy. In all of those jobs, I learned skills that help me to this day. I'm a financial advisor today, and I use all the skills I learned as a teenager at those jobs.
Did you have to wear certain clothing when you went to school?
Believe it or not, when I went to school, we had to wear uniforms. I went to a parochial Catholic school. We had to wear charcoal gray pants with a beige shirt and a maroon tie. And up until the 4th grade, we had to wear bow ties. And then when we went to the 5th grade, we had to wear long ties.
What kind of music did you have when you were growing up?
Well, I grew up in a pretty fantastic music era. The rock and roll was just starting. Motown, the Temptations, the Supremes. It was a really good time to grow up in terms of the music world. And my parents worked in the music industry a little bit, so they exposed us to a lot of music. We all played musical instruments. We all took music lessons, piano, violin. I played the violin for a while.
What event do you remember the best?
As a young kid, I remember President Kennedy's assassination. I was in the 5th grade, and all of a sudden, over the loudspeaker came a radio announcement that the president has been shot, and the whole class just went, like they were shocked. The first landing on the moon, I remember. There were a couple of pretty significant historical facts that happened when I was a kid.
Did you see the man launch in space?
Yeah, I saw several launchings in space, and I saw the moonwalk, the first moonwalk as it played on TV. I mean, I didn't see it live, but we saw it as it was broadcast back to the Earth.
How is school different when you were growing up?
Different than now? Well, very strict. We were much stricter than we had to walk in lines everywhere we went. We walked in lines to go to the men's and ladies' room. We walked in lines to go from the schoolyard into the school. We walked in lines from class to class. There were larger classes too, right? There were 46 kids in my class when I was in grammar school. But similar to middle school, when I was in the 6th grade, I had 46 kids in my class.
How is technology different from today?
Well, you probably would think there was no technology in my day. We only had telephones. Most people had phones in their house. Black and white TV. There was no such thing as computers or cell phones or email or texting or anything like that. So the only way you could get in touch with somebody was usually to go visit them. Knock on their door and say, "Hi, can we talk?"
When you were in school, did you have a typewriter?
No, we didn't have time. We wrote everything out by hand. We didn't have typewriters, computers, anything.
Okay, well, I think we're done here. Thanks again.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for interviewing me. I hope you learned something.
good.
Okay, very good. Nice job.